Alright, hello guys and girls, and peoples of the internet and of YouTube and whatever realm you come from, hail from. Balsacun is here, bringing you, I'll tell you exactly what, bringing you Hamlin's Journal. Let us see, how long is it? Okay, not that long. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into their streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabion's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offsprings isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn, and when they experience the fury that I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are growing the flesh from their gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet, for there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency. And I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Alright, there we go. That's basically Hamlin's Journal. Quite morbid, half awesome. No, half morbid, half, I don't know, pitiful, all awesome. I liked it. Hope you guys like my interpretation of it. Let's see. How are we to go about? Oh, an alchemy lab. 3 thieves. Oh, we may have another read at hand, boys and girls. Yes, I think we do. How long is it? Okay, quite long. But I will do it. Witness me read. Witness the excitement of Iron Man and Captain America fixing a jet for 20 minutes or so. Yeah, right, I'm not that funny, and I probably botched up the line, but still. Alright, guys and girls, skip 5 to 10 minutes into the video if you want to avoid hearing me, read whatever this is. The problem with thieves today, said Lados, is the lack of technique. I know there's no honor among thieves, and there never was, but there used to be some pride, some skill, some basic creativity. It really makes those of us with a sense of history despair. Emelin sneered, slamming down his flagon of grief violently on the rough-hewn table. Vec! What do you want us to say? You asks us what do you do when you see a guy? Alright. By asks, I reckon that he is a, Argonian? And I says, stab the fetcher in the back. What do you prefer? We challenge him to a game of chits. So much ambition, so little education, said Lados with a sigh. My dear friends, we aren't mugging some Nord tourists fresh from the ferry. A cobbler's guild hall may not sound intimidating, but tonight when the dues collecting is housed there before being sent to the bank, the security is going to be tighter than a Kuwama's ass. You can't just stab at every bag you encounter and expect to make it into the vaults. Why don't you explain specifically what you'd like us to do? Asked Walsia? What's... I don't recognize that word. Calmly, trying to keep the tone of the group down. Most locals at the Plot and Blaster Corner Club in Tel Aroon, okay, this is Morrowind, cool, knew enough not to listen in, but she knew better than to take any chances. A common thief, said Lados, pouring himself more grief, warming to his subject. Sticks his dagger in his opponent's back. This may slay the target, but more often gives him time to scream, and drenches the attacker with blood. Not good. Now a good throat slashing, properly executed, can both slay and silence a guard, and leave the thief relatively blood-free. And after all, after the robbery, we don't want people seeing a bunch of blood-soaked butchers running through the streets. Even in Tel Aroon, that's likely to warrant suspicion. If you can catch your victim lying down, asleep, or resting, you are in an excellent position. You place one hand over the mouth, your thumb under the chin, then you use your other hand to slit the throat and quickly turn the head to one side so the body bleeds out away from you. There is a risk here of becoming bloodstained if you don't move the head quickly enough. If you're unsure, strangle the victim first to avoid the blood that tends to spurt out in 3-foot jets when someone is stabbed while alive. A very good friend of mine, a thief Ignisis, whose name I won't mention, swears by the strangle and slash technique. Simply put, you grab your victim's throat from behind and while throttling him, you batter his face against the opposite wall. When the victim is thus rendered unconscious, you slash his throat while still holding him from behind. The risk of staining one's clothes with blood is practically non-existent. A classic technique which requires less grappling than my friend's variation is to place one hand over the victim's mouth and then saw through the throat in 3 or 4 strokes, rather like playing a violin. It requires little effort, and while there's quite a bit of blood, it all jets forward away from you. How poetic. There's no reason when one knows one is going to be slitting some throats not to take some precautions and bring some extra equipment. The best neck hackers I know generally carry a bit of wadded cloth on the aft side of their knives to keep blood from getting on their cuffs. It's impractical for this sort of assignment, but when you're only anticipating 1 or 2 victims, nothing beats throwing a sack over the target's head, drawing the string tight, and then supplying a killing blow or blows. Emmeline laughed loudly. Can I see a demonstration sometime? Very soon, said Lados, if Garcia has done her job. Garcia, is that G? Garcia brought out the map of the guild house, freshly stolen, and they began to detail out the strategy. The last several hours had been a whirlwind war. In less than a day the 3 had met, formulated a plan, bought or stolen the necessary ingredients, and were about to execute it. Not one of the 3 was sure whether confidence or stupidity were driving the other 2. But the fates were aligned. The guild house was going to be robbed. When the sun set, Lados, Garcia, and Emmeline approached the cobbler's guild house on the east end of town. Garcia used her caches of stone flour to mask the scent from the guard dwarves as the 3 passed over the parapets. She also acted as lead scout, and Lados was impressed. For someone of relative inexperience, she knew her way through the shadows. Lados' expertise was demonstrated a dozen times, and the guards were of such diverse variety he was able to demonstrate all the means of silent assassination he had developed over the years. Emmeline opened the vault in his unique and systematic method. As the tumblers fell beneath his fingers, he softly sang an old dirty tavern song about the 99 loves of Boethia. He said it helped him focus and organize difficult combinations. Within seconds, the vault was open and the gold was in hand. They left the guild house an hour after they entered. No alarm had been raised, the gold was gone, and corpses lay pooling blood on the stone floors within. Well done, my friends, well done. You learned well. Leidos said as he poured the gold pieces into specially designed compartments in his tunic sleeves, where they held fast with no jingling or unusual bulges. "We'll meet back at the plot and plaster tomorrow morning, and split up the bounty." So the group parted ways. The only person who knew the most covert route to the city's sewer system, Leidos, slipped in through a duct and vanished below. Gulsaya threw on her shawl, muddied her face to resemble an old flak fortune-teller, and headed north. Immerlin headed east into the park, trusting his unnatural senses to keep him away from the city watch. "Now I teach them the greatest lesson of all," thought Leidos as he slashed through the labyrinthine tunnels of sludge. His guar was waiting where he left it at the city gates, making a laconic lunch of the chokeweed shrub to which it had been leashed. On the road to Vivek, he thought of Gulsaya and Immerlin. Perhaps they had been caught and brought in for questioning already. It was a pity he could not see them undergoing interrogation. Who would break under pressure first? Immerlin was certainly the tougher of the two, but Gulsaya doubtless had hidden reserves. It was merely intellectual curiosity. They thought his name was Leidos, and he was meeting them at the plot and plaster. The authorities wouldn't therefore be looking for a Dunman named Sathis, celebrating his wealth miles and miles away in Vivek. As he prodded his mount forward and the sun began rising, Sathis pictured Gulsaya and Immerlin not undergoing interrogation, but sleeping the good deep sleep of the wicked, dreaming of how they would spend their share of the gold. Both would wake up early and rush to the plot and plaster. He could see them now. Immerlin laughing and carrying on, Gulsaya hushing him to avoid bringing undue attention. They would take a couple of flagons of brief, perhaps order a meal, a big one, and wait. Hours would pass, and so would their moods. The chain of reactions that every betrayed person exhibits: nervousness, doubt, bewilderment, finally anger. The sun was fully risen when Sathis reached the stables of his house on the outskirts of Vivek. He reined in his guar, and filled its feed. The rest of the stalls were empty. It wouldn't be until that afternoon when his servants returned from the feast of Saint Realms in Nices. They were good people, and he treated them well, but from past experience he knew that servants talked. If they began to connect his absences with thefts in other towns, it was only a matter of time before they would go to the authorities or blackmail him. After all, they were human. It was best in the long run to give them a week off with pay whenever he was out of town on business. He slipped the gold into the vault in his study and went upstairs. The schedule had been tight, but Sathis had given himself a few hours to rest before his household returned. His own bed was wonderfully soft and warm compared to the dreadful mattress he had to use at the canton in Tel Arum. Sathis woke up some time later from a nightmare. For a second after he opened his eyes, he thought he could still hear Immerlin's voice nearby, singing the 99 Loves of W.A.T.E.R. He lay still in his bed, waiting, but there was no sound except the usual creaks and groans of his old house. Afternoon sunlight came through his bedroom window in ribbons, catching dust. He closed his eyes. The song returned, and Sathis heard the vault door in his study swing open. The smell of sunflower filled his nose, and he opened his eyes. Only a little of the afternoon sunlight could pierce inside of the burlap sack. A strong feminine hand clamped over the mouth, and a thumb jabbed under his chin. Just as his throat opened and his head was shoved to the side, he heard Gulsaya in her typical calm voice. "Thank you for the lesson, Sathis." Ha ha ha! This was quite a tale. I suppose it is predictable, but I don't know, it kept me interesting. It kept me interested throughout. I hope it did the same to you guys. If it didn't, well, I'm sorry. I told you to skip it, now didn't I? But yeah. Bits of lore like that, and story bits, just like the one I've read, that is what makes Skyrim great to me. That, the awesome music, the cool gameplay, the role-playing possibilities, and everything else. So yeah, did I complete the quest? Poison the honey brew vat. Didn't I just do that? What was this? Oh, the nest, okay. We've already poisoned the nest, we did that. So, I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson. No, you didn't? Neither did I, but still an entertaining story. Let me see how much time I spent reading that. Well, about 10 minutes or so? I think so, maybe more. And I've just stepped on a trap. 2 actually, I think. Okay, honeydew boilery. Just needed a bit of what am I drinking? Okay, iced tea. A bit of iced tea to quench my thirst. A wardrobe. Nothing of value there except some few fancy clothes. Oh, there's the cistern. Okay. How do we go about doing that? Do I have to do it from upstairs, from here? Another chest to open. Good. Faeyd can always use the practice. Definitely, he definitely can use it. Seems to be constantly failing. And only a measly 8 gold pieces still. Okay, so we can now return to Sabion and complete our quest. This cannot be big, requires a key to open. Is the key somewhere here? I don't want to go all the way back. Maybe the key was on Hamlin and I failed to take it. Perhaps? Maybe? Anyone know? Not that you could actually tell me or anything. Oh, damn it. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see what you did there. Alright. Probably 30 seconds ago, you guys were screaming, "You idiot, it's right in front of you." Well, so what? Let's speak to... What sword is that? That's a strange sheet.
Wait, I know you.
Yeah, right. Malus Marcius and Commander Caius. What are you doing here? Isn't this the dude that took 150 gold coins from me? I think it is.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
It's very nice.
I can't wait to see Saviorn squirm.
You and
Was
me
something
both.
we discussed unclear?
No, everything was perfectly clear.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
How about... Fine. Let me make myself comfortable.
Well, Saviorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
Poison?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
And just like that, we've completed what is undoubtedly a good
You're
quest.
in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Saviorn.
Cool. Hello. Fare thee well. Don't let the prison bug bite, beat you, stuff like that. I don't know. My English just failed me.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabion's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Thank you. What was I just given? I don't know. You never mentioned the lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion.
You did now, did you?
Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
He's going to die, he just doesn't know it yet.
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Oh. Okay, this
Remember
guy
to put in a
useful.
good word with Maven for me.
Yeah,
I can't believe that worked.
What? Where's... Come on.
Remember to
Said
put
you were
in a
fence.
good word with Maven for me.
What do you have? What do you have on you? Nothing. Okay.
Be
Screw you.
careful!
What the hell is wrong with you? Why is everyone screaming in this place? So basically I have to go to his office, which is upstairs, I reckon. Am I wrong about this? I don't think so. Wait. The last Argonian maid, yep. Is this the... Yep, there's a door here. Okay. Would have preferred to open it, test my skill with it, but still. A game at dinner. Nah. I think I read that already. And if I haven't, well, you guys can let me know and I will read it. If you want. But it is a skill book, so... It didn't give me any skills now, so obviously I've encountered it in the past. Miner's clothes, blacksmith apron. What else? What else? Fine boots. Nothing really that strikes my fancy. An amulet of Mara. This is always good to have. And what else? Okay. There we go. Promissory note. Let us read that, shall we? I doubt it's long. Pretty sure it's short. Okay. Savion. Within the closed crate you will find the final payment. As we discussed, Hunting Brew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for the both of us. Well, I can tell you one thing, he didn't do a pretty good job now, did he? And there's an expert lock here. Okay, let's try to... Okay, let's try to unlock it, obviously, but let's try not to fail. Huh, Faeyd? Maybe? Maybe not. And here we go. Coin purse. What else? What else? Nothing here. Another coin purse. Hunting Brew decanter. What is this? Return the Hunting Brew decanter to wait. What? What job did I just take? You guys know? Because I have no idea. Return the honey? Okay. It's in the miscellaneous. Return the Hunting Brew decanter to Delvin. What the hell is Delvin? Delvin. What's this? What's this? Where's Delvin? Nope, not here. Not here either. Here. In the Thieves Guild apparently. Okay. We'll do that. Silver necklace, let's take that as well. And silver ingot. Going to take that. In addition to the other crap that I've stolen. And I will finally leave this place. Can you tell me now?
That worked.
Nope, no, apparently not. Can I rest in here? I don't think I can do that either. The beds are probably owned. On our way to level 13. We should probably check out the skill trees. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that off screen. I mean, off video. When I'm not filming or anything. Come on, tell me you haven't bugged out. Please. Please tell me. Thank God. Don't know why the loading screen took so long. Maybe because this place is huge. Simply huge. Very expensive. Alright, so I am supposed to return to Whiterun stables in order to travel to where? Make changes in the ledger at the Winking Skippers in Solitude. Retrieve the jeweled candlestick from the House of Arcane Riften. Should I go to Solitude again? Okay, I'm going to go to Solitude again. Or nah. No, I'm not going to go to Solitude again. Nope. I'm going to go to Riften. I'm going to give in the quest. And then, well, we'll take it from there. How about that?
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady, old girl.
I love the ambience, the ambient music in Riften and around it. Reminds me of Morrowind.
Think we need
Actually, this one that plays right now, guys, this one is taken exactly from Morrowind, I think. What's this? Okay, this I'm supposed to steal from here, right? Let's go inside. Maybe I should have entered through the back room. Nura's no shot.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? Talos preserve you.
You can humbly give me your goods. What am I supposed to do here? Retrieve the jeweled candlestick. Okay, the jeweled candlestick. So it is the jeweled candlestick that I'm after. Let's see. Here?
You need to leave now. Oh.
Yep, no problem. I'm just gonna steal some stuff and then I will leave. How does that sound? Where is the jeweled candlestick? Is it around here? Yellow book of riddles. Nope, apparently it's downstairs. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. Whoa. What the? Oh. Okay. Alright. So here it is. Don't know what that's doing in the basement. It looks really odd. But we have it. Best return it. After we talk to Maeva, I think. To Joan Allen. Then to Maeva Blackbriar. She is right in front of us. Oh, inside the building that's in front of us. The Bee and Bob. Whoa, this place is teeming with people.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Are you feeling sick?
I don't really remember you, but... Hemming Black... Who are you?
I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my own arm.
Did they also teach you how to speak improperly?
Did you get that
Or in a
purchase
weird
agreement
way?
to Markarth yet?
And you have the same voice
My
as
mother
him.
spares no
just
expense
saying.
where I'm concerned. I'm heir to the family fortune.
Indaren.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing.
This is about the metery. We can talk later. What do you say to some
Let's go upstairs. Yep, she's upstairs. Where exactly? Oh, here we are. Let's
I
assume
trust
the
you
position.
have good news for me?
What the hell? Are you following me? What do you want?
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Who? You know what?
Just get out of here.
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen that. What symbol?
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
I had better. Reverend Steele's... Is that all? What the hell?
Out
Come
of my
on.
way.
I'm not really standing in your way now, am I? Let's see, what blade were we given? What blade were we given? Reverend Steel Sword, undead up to level 13, flee for... Alright, thanks for nothing, lady. How about you get out of here? Can you? Is this open? No, yep, I probably looted it already. Yeah, how about you stay there? Okay, good.
I believe
Can you see me?
Brynjolf wishes to speak with you. We're
Yes.
done here.
You can see me.
I
Alright,
believe
you know what?
Brynjolf wishes to speak
Let's get
with
out of
you.
here.
We're done here.
I'm still looking for someone to deliver my message to
Yes,
Sydney
yes, I
Blackbriar.
know. I will, you know, do
I'm
it.
still looking for someone to deliver my message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Enough, dude. I said I'll do it. Just not now. Later. Let us run like the wind. Or not. Run like a retard. There we go.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Oh, I can think of a few things. Pretty good. Jeez, dude, get a girlfriend. Let us see. 2 quests to give. Brynjolf will have to wait.
Back with good news. Here's your
Indeed.
gold. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Well, I can't promise that, but we'll see.
Hey, I still have plenty of work to do here.
Let's talk to Delvin. Yeah, let's give Delvin Mallory what he
Something troubling you? I'll listen.
interested in buying this honey brew decanter.
Well, I was looking for this little beauty.
Were you now?
If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
Alright. That's all, 200 gold for that. Alright, not bad.
Remember, keep it clean.
Where's Brynjolf?
Blood on our hands.
Isn't Brynjolf here? Isn't he supposed to be here? Where is he? Return to Brynjolf. Okay, he's probably somewhere inside the cistern. Might have missed him. Did I miss him? No? Oh, there he is. Alright. I'll give in this quest or continue. Well, see what he has to say and then I will end the video.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Truly. Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Perhaps.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
I see. Well, is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
I shall hurry then. Did I just get two quests? The Scoundrel's Folly. After the variations of Hunting Prometary and Golden Grove Farm, it's time to put the pieces together and shed some light on the Thieves Guild anonymous adversary. Alright. This is the next job. Unfortunately, no more time right now. I will have to postpone it. I have to talk to that dude right there. I'll have to postpone it until the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.